100%. So off the top of the hour, let's talk about the breaking news with Jeff Bezos. So he's going to remain as executive chairman. He's being replaced by somebody named Andy Jassy. Andy Jassy worked in the AWS or cloud division. This is the back end product that they put out for actually many websites use to host and to stream video with. He joined the company in 1997. Bezos says he wants to focus more on his spaceship company, which is called Bezos Earth Fund. But I'm wondering, as this news is coming out in tandem with Amazon basically having its first $100 billion quarter, how much is this going to affect change at Amazon? I mean, we're all glad to see Jeff Bezos step down, but if he's not being replaced by somebody that's going to fundamentally change the work environment at Amazon, what is that worth? You know, we recently did a story on Pushan Brown, who was tasked with nose swabbing other Amazon employees at the warehouse. She's not a trained nurse. She wasn't given any proper protection gear, no N95 mask, nothing, and she's now since passed away. So that's just one example of Amazon not treating workers fairly. What are your thoughts on this breaking news, Walker?
I don't think it's going to change much at Amazon at all. I think Amazon's work culture is pretty bad, and I think it will remain bad until they are compelled through regulation or some action of government not to treat their workers poorly. I mean, a worker died on a warehouse floor in October of 2019. And this is before COVID. I've spoken to someone who works at Whole Foods who was telling me, you know, their nightmare stories about working through COVID and lack of adequate pay for putting your life at risk, essentially. So, yeah, I don't think it'll affect Amazon much at all.
Yeah, I hear all that. And in fact, they had an online vigil for Pushan Brown today. Obviously, Jeff Bezos didn't attend. I don't think he's even commented on it. And again, this is just one of many examples. They're not handling COVID well. Let's talk about that for a second. You know, inside those packed warehouses where there's very little ventilation, they're not supplying PPE, et cetera. Have you done any reporting on that?
I'm working on a piece sort of slowly about different people who are dealing with the crisis in their lives in different ways. So I don't want to necessarily spoil that, but yeah, no, I agree with you. I don't think Amazon is handling it well. I think that corporate, you know, the state of corporate law right now is not one that fosters a good work environment for employees. When your main concern as a business is profit, right, you know, that has a cost. It has a human cost, and throughout this pandemic, we've seen that time and again. I think the bigger problem is when government doesn't recognize or appreciate its responsibility to provide for regular people and the safety of regular people. And so, as much as I look at Amazon for its failures, I also have to look at our government and, you know.
100%. There's definitely a connection. I think the story that you were referencing about the worker that died on the Amazon floor, was that the OSHA violation where it turned out that they were trying to stop the OSHA guy from reporting on that being Amazon's fault because they were looking at possibly getting a second headquarters there? Is that the story you're referencing?
I'm not sure.
Okay, because I know that there was leaks done on that. Let's be honest, there's so many bad Amazon stories out there, it's hard to keep track of them. But again, breaking news, he's going to be stepping down. Jassy is stepping in to fill that position. What do you think about his spaceship company? What is this about? Are wealthy people looking to leave planet Earth?
Privatized space travel?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, it's, and eventually, you know, maybe they'll leave us.
Hope you enjoyed that last video. Hop on over to statuscoup.com where you can sign up for our email list and become a member for as low as $5 to $10 a month. Membership is how we grow. That's statuscoup.com/join. And remember, join our email list so we can grow the revolution with you.